We do. All right, so good morning. Welcome to the Philadelphia Commission of Human Relations public session taking place today, Friday, August 23rd, 2024. Can we start the meeting with the approval of the meeting minutes? Were there any corrections to note? All right. Since there are no corrections to note, I move that we accept the minutes and that they are submitted into the record. Next up are the cases recommended for closing. Commissioner Thomas, did you have something to say? I'm sorry.
No, I thought that you needed a second, so sorry.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Thank you. I'm navigating between two screens, so if I miss something, just yell. Next up are the cases recommended for closings. I will ask for recusals after I read the cases. All right. Cases recommended for closing for the month of August 2024 are as follows. Under employment, cases are Corey Henderson versus Seven Seas International LLC and Philly Shipyard Incorporated. Tracy Pavlison versus CapTech Ventures Incorporated, CapTech Consulting. Danielle Cochran versus Comcast Cable Communications Holdings Incorporated. Marcy Shepherd versus Independence Blue Cross LLC, Independence Health Group Incorporated, and Peter Panagias. Ebony D. Adame versus Frothall Healthcare. Ayana N. Tootle versus McDonald's. Alicia Richard versus Maplewood Operating LLC, doing business as Maplewood Nursing and Rehabilitation Center et al. Katrina C. Thomas versus City of Philadelphia. Victoria M. Farr versus Burris Logistics. Under public accommodations, we have Sherman Jones versus City of Philadelphia. Zakia R. Foster versus CVS Pharmacy. And that's it. I'm sorry, hold on one second. Sorry about that. Are there any recusals?
Shalimar, can I ask if any complainant is represented by the Women's Law Project?
There are not.
There are not. Okay, great. Then I have no recusals.
Thank you. All right, no recusals noted. Can I have a motion to accept the cases?
So moved.
Thank you. And I also saw Commissioner Alpert. I'll take that as a second. All in favor? Thank you. Cases for the month of August have been accepted. And with that,
may I interject?
Okay.
There was
Yes.
a case, there was a late case. I believe that may have been added to the list, Vernon Lucas. Carla, would you please give the information on when that was added? The case information and when you sent that to our readers, please. Because we will need to close that. Bear with us for a moment.
Yep.
We had a late request for a right to sue, and so we've promised the party that we'll get that out. And we need to make sure that we do
It
that.
was sent to the readers on August the 12th at 2:10 p.m.
Thank you so much. Carla, would you please, do you have access to that information that you can read that case, provide that information to Commissioner Thomas? Or
Would you like
Commissioner
this
Crawford?
and do you need just the case caption?
This is what I need. I need the case caption and I
Mhm.
need the case number.
Got it.
read into the record. So if Commissioner Kareem Thomas, if you have that at your fingertips, if you
I
could
do have
read
it right
that
here.
into the
Number-
record, that would be great.
For docket number N as in Nancy, 180-21626.
That's
Vernon
correct.
Lucas versus the City of Philadelphia.
All right, thank you very much. And Chair Thomas, we'll need to add that to our list for the commissioners to vote for closure as well.
Thank you. So based on Commissioner Kareem Thomas's feedback, I make this as an official recommendation to add that to the cases recommended for closing for the month of August.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And with that, can I have a motion to accept the cases?
So moved.
Thank you. Commissioner Rick, second by Commissioner Alpert, all in favor? Thank you. Cases for the month of August have been accepted. And our Executive Director, Kia Gee, is out, but on her behalf, we have Pamela Gwatley, who is going to read her report. And I'll turn it over to you, Pam.
Thank you. Good morning. The Executive Director Monthly Report 2024, the month of August. The following highlights activity from July 19th to August 15th of 2024. The Compliance Unit. The compliance team secured $18,000 for 2 victims of discrimination this month, along with 3 private settlements for undisclosed dollar amounts. Community engagement, prevention, and education highlights. Our community relations team participated in National Night Out events throughout the city, starting with the city's public safety awareness kickoff event at Love Park on August 5th. Noteworthy conflict responses. HR representatives Tiara Thompson and David Oliver were out in the community providing support and assistance for the Southwest Philadelphia community in the wake of the mass shooting that occurred on Alden Street. HR Representative Bunrat Ma mediated a complex dispute regarding perceived racist behavior against minority-owned businesses in South Philadelphia. He was able to support the parties in agreeing to meet over lunch and to continue discussing the matter. Other noteworthy events this reporting period: July 25th, Community Relations team joined Councilman Jeffrey in the wake of a shooting at 11th and Master Streets, which involved a 2-year-old toddler and at least 2 teenagers. On August 3rd, the Community Relations team provided resource tabling at Redemption Family Worship Center Health Fair at 5500 Pascal Avenue from 12 to 4 p.m. August 6th through the 8th, Deputy Director Randy Duque participated in the Stronger City Network Summit Against Hate, Extremism, and Polarization in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where he also participated on a panel on city innovations to address hate. August 11th through the 15th, PCHR leadership and supervisory staff attended the International Association of Human Rights Agencies, IORA, annual conference. This marked the 75th anniversary of uniting and strengthening state and local government, civil and human rights agencies of our nation and beyond. Deputy Director Randy Duque presented on a session about PCHR's Interagency Civil Rights Task Force and a rapid response team. The following are upcoming events that will be occurring during the next reporting period, which begins on from August 16th through September 19th. September 16th, Executive Director Kia Gee will be discussing the scope of PCHR's services and protections in an interview on Community Connections. Community Connections is a series that showcases the uplifting work of nonprofits and the public sector. The following is our hate and bias data for this reporting period. In the month of June 2024, there were 4 confirmed incidents of hate and bias reported to PCHR. The incidents centered on race and religion. The first is an anti-Black incident. The city received an anonymous racist letter. It appears to be from the same person who's been mailing similar letters to places throughout the city for several years. An anti-Black incident. A Mount Airy woman was called an anti-Black slur while walking her dog by someone passing in a car. Anti-Semitic and political. Protesters seen burning an American flag, chanting "Death to America," anti-Israel, and anti-Semitic messages at City Hall. Anti-Latino incident. A Latino family in the Northeast reported being constantly harassed by their neighbors who used anti-Latino slurs. Year to date, there were 55 confirmed incidents of hate reported to PCHR. The next executive session for PCHR is scheduled for September 13th, and the public session will be held on September 20th. That concludes the executive director's report. I'll turn it back over to our chair, Shalimar Thomas.
Thank you. Do we have anyone from the public here who has any questions?
I did see that there were two members of the public. There's a Chris Kirchie and there was a Stephen Ludwig.
Any questions from any members of the public? All right, hearing none, I'll move on with the agenda. So as Pam Gwaltley, I'm sorry, Pam, what's your title? I want to be respectful here. I'm having a moment.
Deputy Director of Compliance.
I'm sorry, as our Deputy Director of Compliance reported, our next meetings will take place in September. The readers for the month of September are myself, along with Commissioners Ricks and Ho. Can I have a motion to adjourn? I see. Thank you, Commissioner Albert. And I saw a second by Commissioner Ricks. All in favor? Thank you. The meeting has been adjourned. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Can I just say
Take
one
care,
quick
everyone.
thing?